Okay, cool. We got Sam and Dwayne. How are you guys doing today?
Doing good. And yourself?
Doing really good. It's my
Ha
birthday today,
Happy
so
birthday, I was going to
kind of
say.
somewhat excited about that. I got you can kind of see I got a
Hey,
neon light for my
well,
birthday.
hang on 1 second. Dwayne,
Yes,
are you with me here? Let's go. Happy birthday
happy
to
birthday.
you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jason. Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
to
you.
you.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, cool. Thank you, Dwayne.
No worries. You did all the work.
Dwayne was a fantastic backup there.
I'm not much a singer, obviously.
You know what? It's the effort. That's all that counts. That's all that
There you
matters.
go.
Appreciate it. Awesome. So, yeah, so we'll jump into a few things here today. So, Sam and I had a good chat yesterday afternoon, so we're gonna jump into a couple questions that he had, things that he noticed with loyalty and rewards and the check-in, and we'll build out a couple of those ideas. And then I know Dwayne, there's something else supposed to get done as well. Um, you can remind me what that is because I have it on my list, but
I
uh,
think it was the pop-ups, the FOMO.
oh yes, I have it circled on here and I started working on it, but it's not finished yet because there was a couple extra things to add in there. But I have started it, so I'll get that done as soon as I can here. Um, I'm gonna jump into where am I here? Okay, so one of the things that we were talking about yesterday is on the, especially with Sam here, was on the check-in system. Actually, before that, I want to point out, show you guys something else that I just added here. I'm going to share my screen. Nobody had to remind me today. I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm getting better at all these things. Um, okay, so inside your leaderboard now, you will see redeemed coupons. So this will show you every coupon that has been redeemed um, for a location. So we'll add in a time frame here and we'll probably add in a thing for or like show the last 30 days of coupon redemptions and then allow you to do a search as well. And then maybe I should put like a total number of coupons that have been redeemed in the last 30 days kind of thing.
Yeah, I was going to ask about
Um,
that. That'd be great.
yeah. We just got this up yesterday. And then we'll add in more things right now. Now it just shows pretty much all coupons, but we'll make it so it pulls in the last 30 days, search for a time frame, and then just show total coupon redemptions for that time frame, and then possibly even just like which like the most popular coupons in the last 30 days might be a good thing as well. Kind of similar to what we're doing here with the redemption rewards as well, showing which ones have been redeemed. That's for all time, but yeah, same kind of thing. Cool. So we got that up there and rolling. So I'm happy about that. And yeah, then we got that demo, the demo site up yesterday. We kind of previewed that on our live 21-day challenge call. The 20 this one here, restaurant.myrewardsdemo.com. You can send your customers there. Or if you have a new prospect or a new customer, or you want to have them demo a system that's up and running and live, you can have them go, you can bring them to this page and you can walk them through step by step on these here now. So they can register for a promo, they can scan a QR code, which is going to register them. They can text VIP to this number and they'll become registered. This is the rewards dashboard. So will automatically give them some points that they can use inside of the system. There's a loyalty card demo, missed call text back with text links. And then we also have a page here that goes to the loyalty leaderboard. Just a demo of a back end of what that looks like kind of thing. And I'll have to throw in the coupon redemptions here so you can view all your coupons and reporting. And then what we'll do too on the coupons is make it so that you can export out like maybe an Excel sheet or something like that that just tells you all the coupons that have been redeemed for the last 30 days or however you want to do it. Just I was talking to someone, they said they'd like to be able to, I think, reconcile that in the restaurant as well. So Yeah, we're making progress here, moving forward and adding all the cool things. Yeah, and then that'll apply for whatever industry you're in, you'll be able to use all those things. So, let's other Sam just joined us here too. So we got Sam and Sam. Sam, Dwayne, and Juan. Juan, how are you doing today? You can hear us, but hopefully. Okay, so let's go and jump in. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, throw them in chat. Love to let me know how things are going. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions that we can tackle today. Otherwise, we're gonna keep moving forward. So, Samantha, just wanted to point out that in our back end here and under the leaderboard, we add in redeemed coupons now, so you can see all the coupons. I know you just joined us, so and then Courtney's just joining here too. Maybe I'll wait like a couple minutes to let people see just to make sure everyone can join in. But we'll move forward. Okay, so redeem coupons in there now. You can see every coupon that's been redeemed. Awesome. I was trying to think of how I can tie it back to whichever promotion this is, but unless I went in and we actually brought them to the specific promotion here, it's not really gonna do it. So I mean, I could bring them to this page and try to like come down the page to like 104 to show them that promotion. I guess that might work if I put an ID in there. We'll play around with it and see what's the best way to bring people over to that reward that's there anyways. So you can see every reward. Now, okay, we're going to tackle a couple quick questions from Sam here. A couple quick questions from Sam. And then we'll jump into a couple other things. So, okay, so this is the restaurant loyalty and rewards demo. I'm going to go over to the reward snapshot. Okay, so in here we have under sites. Let's just go take a look at this real quick. So the problem Sam was having, he's got this live in a restaurant right now, and people are using the check-in funnel to give themselves or to check in at the restaurant. Two issues that we've had. Two issues here. I'll paste this here. Boop. Oh, not that one. Right there. That's a link that you can use there. Okay, so back to this. Okay, so when people go to check in right here, they're putting their phone number in, but some of the people who are checking in aren't registered yet. So we are getting them in the system, but it's not telling us what their name is. So we're getting a bunch of blank contacts in there. So what we're going to do, and Sam and I ran through this quickly yesterday, but I'm going to implement that here as well and just do it on the tech call. So we're going to go to the check-in system, which is under a reward system here. And then we're going to go into rewards check-in page, give points funnel page here. So we're going to go there and we're going to add in one thing right at the end. And we're just going to check to see if the person who's checking in is has a name in our system. So we're going to click on this plus right at the end. We're going to go if else, and we're going to say, does the contact have a first name? And then we'll just go yes, or we'll say no for that one. And this one would be yes. And then we're going to go to select. So these are our branches. If you've never done an if else statement before. So we're just doing branches. We can say, this is the question we're asking because it's basically a yes or no question, right? And then you can have multiple branches though. So you can continually add branches into the system. So you can have multiple things that you're checking for, but all we're checking for here is we're checking for one thing, and we're going to go contact details, and then we're going to say first name, and we're going to ask if the first name is empty. If the first name, let's go, does the contact has a first name? First name is empty. So no, they don't have a first name in the system. It's empty. We don't have to do anything for yes, unless you wanted to like add more things or if you wanted to check for different things. The cool thing about doing if else statements, you can say like add a branch, and then you can also trigger something off of a workflow trigger. So the way the person came into the workflow, you can trigger off of that as well. There's a bunch of really cool things that you could do. So if we say the workflow trigger is some more submitted rewards check-in, that's not applicable to what we're doing here. You could also check date, time, what the current day of the week is, all that kind of thing, in order to have multiple branches that you're doing. Now, we're not using that in this one here, so I'm just going to delete this branch. And all we're going to have is a yes or no. So if it is empty, so no, there's no first, let's just make it more descriptive, no first name. And then we're going to save that action. And then you'll see we'll have branches here. Now you can have multiple branches that stretch all the way down here. So we're going to say if there's no first name, we're going to send them an email or an SMS, because that's what we only have, because they're coming from the check-in, right? So we're going to say, hey, this is custom underscore values dot, I think it's from underscore name. This I'll just actually get the correct custom values, because I've done that in the past and then it's wrong and then that doesn't work out. So yeah, so from name, hey, this is from name from and we got company name in here that we created, rewards, company name. So hey, this is Bob from Bob's Meat Shack. It looks like you've checked in, but aren't a part of our rewards VIP program. Let's go VIP program yet. Click tap. Oh, let's go tap here to complete your registration. Okay, and then we'll do a trigger link here, which will bring us over to gonna have to do I'll have to go create a new trigger link for this, but it'll be essentially be custom underscore values slash dot rewards underscore domain underscore URL. I have these all memorized slash join dash VIP. I'm pretty sure that's what it's going to be. I'm going to copy that from here and then just save that action. So now when somebody comes in, if they don't have a first name, we're going to send them off a text message saying that they don't have, saying that they're not registered in the system, so we don't have their first name. What I'm going to go do is go create that trigger link that we just talked about. So I'm going to go back to marketing. I'm going to go click on trigger links, and then we're going to send a link over to the join VIP. Add a link. So link to join VIP promotions, VIP program. And then we'll put that in here. So fairly certain that's exactly what we want to do. And when we do that, we can go back to our automation now. So create that trigger link, going to go back to our automation and go back to the reward system. And we'll do the check-in, give points. And then right at the bottom is where we did that. And I just want to make sure we're using the trigger link. The nice thing about the trigger link is you can trigger other things off of the trigger link, and you can track, I think you can track things as well, to link to join VIP program. So we're going to put that in there. So when they click that link, it's auto going to fill the correct information for that. And we're going to hit save there. So that's how we set that one up. And now, so if somebody comes in through the check-in funnel and they haven't registered for it, then we're going to send out that message to them. And it looks like this looks like you checked in, but click here, tap here to complete your registration. Yeah, looks good. Okay, so make sure I go settings and just allow re-entry, because that's what we want to have in there. And then that's saved. And then we're going to go back to workflows here. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense and you guys are.
Jason, I have a question on that.
Yeah.
I understand. So they go through, they register, I mean, they put their number in, which trick, but they're not a member. So that triggers everything you've just said.
Yep.
So now they go and they join. Then do we need to also tell them to go back and put their number in again to get their 100 points for the day?
No, because when they put that number in, they're going to get their 100 points. So let's go let's throw in a number here. Whatever. Let's go tap to check in. Okay. So it's going to go, thank you. You have checked your check-in has been recorded. We're adding points to your account now. Enjoy the rest of your day. Okay, so let's go check out conversations. And then let's go to, just have to, it might take a second here to get those points into our account. Yeah, is that the one we just did? 558-457. Hey, this is Jay Owner from Restaurant Rewards. It looks like you checked in but aren't part of our VIP program yet. Tap here to complete your registration. So we're going to click on that. And then that's going to take us over to the join section. And then they can put their name and stuff in here. I don't remember what phone number that is. We can actually make it so we send their phone number over to that page too, just so there isn't, let's do that. I'm going to go onto the trigger link. Let's make it so we send their phone number over with that link. That way, when they go to register there, their phone number gets auto-filled. So phone equals contact dot phone underscore. I think it's number. Where can I check that out? I should check that out under, I think it's under custom fields anyways. Just want to make sure I have the, without diving into something here, phone. Oh, it's just contact.phone. So we'll go back here, back to marketing, trigger links, and we'll just update that last one there again. So welcome to the club. No, link to, where the heck did that one go? Link to join VIP. Oh, I went to the wrong page. I was in the demo account. So let's go to, what was I just looking for? Yeah, link to join VIP, edit this one. It's just contact.phone. So this will pass this over to that form. I'm going to just go take a look at that form while we're in here too, just to make sure that form. So what we did is you saw we put a URL parameter at the end of that form, right? So we put the URL parameter at the end of the form, and we're going to go find the join VIP default campaign here because that's the one I just updated. Just want to make sure there's a query parameter on this. So see here, query key. When you have a query key for any of your your form items, you can pass something in the URL that has you can pass a URL parameter that has that information there. So you can put phone equals and then whatever the phone number is. You can also, if you want to add in more things, if you never used URL parameters before, you need the question mark to start. That kind of distinguishes between the regular URL link and the parameters that you're sending. And then you could put the parameter equals whatever it is. And you can use in a trigger link. That's why it's nice to use those, because you can put in a custom value or a custom field in there. And now if you wanted to do another one like email equals, now you can fill out somebody's email address in here. And again, this can be auto-populated from trigger links. Okay, so you can have anything in here, and you can make custom ones in here. Like for example, we have the referral ID, ref ID. So when we send somebody over to this page that has the ref ID equals, so again, up in the URL, it would look like ref ID equals, this is their referral link, this is their contact ID inside of high level. That automatically gets passed over here. Over to that form, and it's going to get auto-populated. So Juan said, is it possible to pass these parameters from a WordPress form? Absolutely. So if you can redirect somebody from a WordPress form, okay, well, I say absolutely, but it all depends on I've passed them to WordPress. So like, for example, we embed a high-level form in WordPress, and we pass the URL parameters. It still captures those and autofills them for us. So that's possible. if you're coming from, I think that's what you're asking, right? Is it possible to pass these parameters from a WordPress form? Other option is if you have a WordPress form, if you're saying you're coming from a WordPress form to high level or something like that, and you're not using a high level form, I'm not really sure if we can autofill, but I know for sure we can go. It doesn't even have to be, as long as you pass the URL parameters into the URL, a high level form will automatically pick up those parameters and put them in the correct spot for you based on what you have right here. So if you drop those in there, it'll autofill. And I've embedded forms in here and then send people over to WordPress with contact IDs and stuff in them. And the form does pick those up. So I'm just going to hit save there. And then go back here. So, okay, I just want to make sure that form, that phone is going to be auto-filled for us. And then I'll show you what that looks like when we go over to that trigger link now. So let's go back to we have to go back over here to conversations here. This is the one. Now, if we click on this, because we updated the trigger link, that's going to automatically update what happens when we click on this link. So we can see our phone number is now up here. And when we come down, our phone number gets autofilled for us. And that's a good thing because now what we don't get is somebody putting their phone number in for the VIP program or to check in, and then they come to this form and they have a wrong phone number, right? So now they can just fill in their information and it will autofill. They'll join the VIP program. So let's just go. Let's go Stevie Jenkins. I like that. And then we'll put a history at studio.ca. It's not even an email address. Birthdays. So one thing here, I wish High Level had a better date drop down, but on a phone, it's a little bit, it's not the best it could be. But what we have is the date and month up here, and you don't have to click back to go where we'll put in today's date. There's my birthday there. That's me. And we're gonna, so they've obviously been here before. So I'm gonna click join VIP now. And that will update that person for you. Actually, one other thing that we could do that would make it even more, oh, you know what we'll do? It'll make it even more powerful. So this should send us a message right away to this person with this phone number. If we go check them out, their details should be filled in now. There you can see Steve Jenkins. What we can do is in a trigger link. Here's another cool thing about trigger links, and we'll jump into that. Oh, we got a couple people joining right here. Okay, so one other cool thing about a trigger link is if you pass a person's contact ID over to a trigger link or through a trigger link or to a form, any details that they put into that form will automatically get updated to that contact record. So I wouldn't use this join VIP program from check-in no name. So I don't know. I would want to prevent other people sending people over to a check-in page here, but that's fine. So if we go over to the join VIP here, contact ID, if we pass that contact ID, it doesn't matter which information they put into that form. High Level is going to assign it to that contact with whatever ID that we're passing in here. So we have contact underscore ID equals contact.id. So that person who signed up with their phone, they have a contact ID already. We're gonna populate their phone number for them because that's a piece of data that we have. But if we passed contact.id in that trigger link, what's going to happen is that it doesn't matter what we fill out in that new form. It's going to update everything for that contact in that contact record, if that makes sense. it's going to overwrite it. So what you can do, some things that you can do with that, and this is just like another lesson, is that you can create a form that updates any information for a contact, even their phone number, anything like that. And as long as you pass that contact ID and send them over to that form, you can have them update all of their information in a system just by assigning that, because high level is going to overwrite that info on that form. Now, important to note that if you are testing the system with different names here and passing that contact ID, you're going to continue updating the same contact over and over again based on you may end up overwriting the same contact information based on the sticky contact ID kind of thing. It can get kind of annoying. So just know that if we're passing a contact ID over to a form, you're going to update the information for that contact for sure. Anyways, so that should be good. This is a more foolproof way though, just to make sure that person does get updated and added to the VIP program. So now we can see that we should have an email to Stevie Jenkins here. It says, welcome to our VIP rewards. Here's your special offer. And now when they click on this, it will take them over to the promotions page. And they can see whatever promotions are available to them. If they come in through that way, the way that we just set it up, they're not going to be subscribed to any specific rewards campaigns. So, but they'll still get to see all the promos and stuff that are in there. Hopefully that's making sense.
Yeah, you built it out for us. Now, where would I find that, or is that going to be? Do I need to update my?
Well, you and I pretty much built that yesterday.
We did.
So,
I don't have the trigger link in there.
No, you'll have to add the trigger link. I'll give you the text for the trigger link right now. It will be it's in the updated system here, but how I'm not exactly sure how you can pull in that one, because unfortunately I can't even just share a workflow between different accounts, right?
Okay.
So the only thing we can do right now is either you download this whole thing again, and then you could pull, if you did download this and you wanted to pull that one piece out, what I would do is I would install this into a completely different sub account and then copy this over to your master account just to get things updated that way.
Well, if you just send me that trigger link, I think that would be I got everything else.
I'll send you the link for the trigger link, and then
okay.
We'll put it in there. So link for trigger link. Yeah, this will work here. I'll put it in chat. Okay. Actually, you can copy and paste it from there.
Well.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, and then the second thing we talked about yesterday is doing a little display on the check-in page after they check in, saying that after they check in, saying that they've already checked in once, right? So what we're going to have to do for that is we're going to create a custom field. So if somebody goes to the check-in tablet and they check in for a second time in one day, we just want a little thing to display saying you have already, like, you can only earn rewards once per day. Whatever, so you can only earn points once per day. So come back again tomorrow. So let's just go check in. Let's go check in 24-hour reminder. Check in 24-hour reminder. We're just going to add this to rewards here and then hit save. So in the beginning, it's just going to be blank, but what we'll do is we're going to go back to automations and we'll add details in, and then we'll blank those details out when it resets. So we're going to go to reward system, check in, give points. So here we're going to update a contact field. So here's a cool thing you can do is if you have information, you can either tag somebody. No, I'm not going to tag them because I want the custom field to display on the page after they check in. So we are going to go, Here's removing them from the workflow for 30 days because they just checked in. Check in, give points. Fun. Okay, so here we're going to go, we'll click on the plus and we'll go update contact field. And then we'll do a search for that field and we're going to go check in yeah, the check-in 24-hour reminder. So we're going to update this and it's going to say you have already checked in today. Please come. I don't know what we should say. You already checked in today. You can only earn points. Yeah, you've already checked in today. You've already, let's say you have already earned points today. Please check in again tomorrow. Let's just say that. So we're going to add that custom field there. And then we're going to go. So what's going to happen is when they come through here, it's going to update that. So we're already going to know that they've checked in. And then we'll go to our reminder check-in, our cooldown period. So we've got rewards check-in cooldown. And what this does is it basically is just a workflow that they wait for 24 hours and then we remove the rewards member check-in. Now we're also going to add in a different thing. We're going to update that same contact field that we had in the other one. So let's go check-in reminder. And then we're just going to make it blank. I think we can make it blank. We'll say thank you for checking in. And then hit save. And we'll hit save there. And then, so what's going to happen is this one's going to say thank you for checking in. The other one is going to say you've already checked in. So then we'll go over to sites. And we'll go to the check-in funnel pages again, and we'll go to the rewards check-in thank you. And then we'll display that contact field on the thing. So now when somebody puts their phone number in, it's high level grabs all their data and puts it into the page. And here we'll just go, we'll drop that in here, put some padding around it so that it looks good. 20 above, and let's do 20 below there. And we'll make this bold. And then we can put in, oh, we didn't grab that custom field, but it's going to be custom underscore fields dot, oh, what was it called? Let's just go jump over to this one here and go check it out because I forget what I called it. I should have grabbed it. Custom fields. And reminder there, we'll just copy that. If you go to custom fields, it's an easy way to do it. It's too bad you can't just, I don't think you can just pull in custom fields. Like if I wanted to put it in text here in high level, it won't let me just display that. Or there's no way to just grab a custom field, I don't think, and just drop it into the page. If there is, I would love to use it rather than having to go to a different page to do it. Okay, so let's go back to our check-in page here. We'll refresh this. And I'm going to grab that phone number here. We'll just check in with the same phone number again because we already created that contact. We're going to tap to check in here. Okay, so it says thank you. Now if we go back and we do this again, fingers crossed, it should show us the custom field, and it's not showing us custom field. Do we have, oh, because we already checked in today, so then it wouldn't. Oh, I know what we have to do. Here, let's save this. Let's go back. We put it in the wrong branch. No, we already I think it's because I'm gonna have to go just remove the tag to retest. Just to show that we haven't checked in again today. So I have to go to contacts. We're tagged right here that says we've already checked in. So we want to just remove that. Okie dokie, let's go down here to our tags and loyalty card check-in. No, is that right? Rewards member check-in. Let's just hit that, and those are saved now. So we should be able to go back here. Let's hit refresh for fun. And then paste that phone number in and then see what happens. So that should run us through to check us back in because we don't have the field. And just want to make sure here. And then we'll move on to something else. So that's under automations, reward system, give points check-in. Let's just confirm that we went through there. Steve Jenkins finished. So I wonder if was that us just doing it again? Okay, yeah. So it did run us through that side. So if we go check in again now. Hopefully, I'm crossing my fingers that we should see it on the next page. We're not seeing it on this page. Why is that? If I go check in, I go check that contact. You've already earned points today. I guess the other thing is we just need to make sure that we did it under the correct page. So I
Hey,
don't even see a
Jason,
custom field there. What's that?
I think you have to call that through the JavaScript first and then display it out.
We should be able to display that custom field directly on there. I'm just thinking I maybe put it on a different. I just want to make sure that I actually put it on this page. Yeah, we should be able to drop a custom field in here, but sometimes let's get rid of that. Let's go to paragraph. It's weird. Sometimes a paragraph doesn't like, if you just put in a title, it won't go. So let's just try this. Let's do that. And then let's add padding again. Because I know once you click, unless, I mean, it was working before, not specifically this, but pulling in a custom field and publishing. So if we go here again, oh, let's go grab that phone number again. You should be able to do this because I mean, we do this, well, yeah, we do this on other pages for sure, where we're pulling in that person's custom field. Oh, so publish it and unpublish it again. So let's just try it. I want to grab that phone number from that person. Clicking on all the wrong things here. Okay, so that one, let's go drop that in again. And then so that should check us in. Come on, custom field for the win. Oh, come on. Okay, well, if we have to add in JavaScript, then I'll go in and do that, but I don't think we should have to.
You can also test it without the space in between the brackets. Sometimes
Yeah.
that works too.
I'm gonna check application here. I just want to make sure we're um oh, interesting. So here we have restaurant. Let's go inspect. So interesting thing. So when high level brings in information, it usually fills it has all this data here for who just logged in and stuff. Um and maybe it's oh, I know what I'm doing. Okay, I've got other JavaScript on this page, so I am going to have to change it. But what I have on that page is JavaScript that we've written to completely get rid of sticky contact info. Otherwise, what happens is um, and I possibly don't have to do it on this page. Let's see if we can remove it and then see what happens. But we have script. I have script that I wrote that completely removes the sticky contact info, which is right here. And it'll get rid of that person's. I'm just gonna just comment it out actually there. So it's just so that we don't continue like when you're testing it, or because we're having multiple people check in at this page, if you have more than one person check in at that page, what's going to happen is that you could overwrite other people's contact information, right? But I do have that on this page as well, removing the sticky contact info. So it should be fine if we have them check in here. And again, I need to go get that phone number because I never remember to just make a good copy of it. And then that'll work. Yeah, so that's what we're doing on that page is I'm removing sticky contact info so that we're yeah, you don't have to worry about that. Scholar just said he got completely lost. But yeah, I'm just going through and I'm changing some of the the coding. You should be able to normally you can easily just drop a custom field into a funnel page, and so long as you have somebody fill out a form before they get to that page, and if that's the next page, it will pull in that custom field data and display it on the page. I have a script on some of our pages that removes all that contact data so that we're not overwriting stuff, or we're not see, there we go. So if you already earned points today, that was because I have that script on that page. Now, one thing I want to check is if I check in with a different phone number, that's going to auto bring us back to the other page. And if I go 306 40 and I go to check in, this shouldn't tell me anything, right? Because I logged in with a different person. But you can see inside of here, now we have a variable inside of the page that has all of our information in it. So that's just the way that works. And then when we redirect, it's going to delete that info for us and go back to this page, and then that UD thing deletes. Okay, that's what our script does anyways. It's so that you can use multiple forms. And I actually had to, so here's a thing I'll let you guys know as we jump on. This really is more an advanced thing, but if you have a form like so somebody has a reward system, they created their own form for collecting points and stuff, or somebody fills out the form and it gives them points, but as they were testing it, it kept overwriting other people's contact information, just because that's what sticky forms does. It's not meant for testing. It's meant for you have one person that goes to that page. We're going to remember who that person is, and then update the information every time they update that page, right? But when you have sticky contact info, when you're testing, what happens is it will constantly overwrite that person's content. Even if like you have Bob, and then you have Susan, and you have Steve, and you're testing with those three different names, email addresses, phone numbers, everything gets jumbled up and all messed up. So we wrote a script that we use actually on a lot of our pages to remove that data. So I'll show you what that looks like. And so if you guys want to use it for other pages, or if you're creating your own work with us page or anything like that, you can use it as well. So I'm going to click edit on this page and I'll show you it, and you can grab it from this page here. So it's definitely a more advanced thing, But if you have different pages where you're giving people points and stuff like that, you may want to just drop it in here. So just grab this right here. It's this clear local storage variable or function that we wrote. And yeah, just copy all this, drop that into whichever page you have that funnel on. And when it brings somebody to that page, it'll completely clear out the sticky contact data. Then you can fill in whatever information. You can pass information through variables or whatever. But that's a good little function to have if you're experiencing that you're sending multiple people to the same page. Maybe it's in this case, we're sending them there from the same device, right? So we don't want person A who checked in overwriting person B's information or getting different points or stuff like that. So that's why we're clearing that all out. So that's just a script that's in our toolbox here. It's on this page that you can take and use to remove out all sticky contact. And actually, maybe I'll throw that into our backend dashboard under scripts too, so you can grab it from there too. Hopefully that makes sense. I know that was a little bit of advanced stuff, but had a little lesson here on workflows and custom fields there. So yeah, you should be able to drop a custom field on a page and have that information display when a person checks in. Now, I know there was a period of time about 2 or 3 weeks ago that High Level was making a bunch of funnel page changes, and nothing was pulling in that way. So we ended up writing a bunch of JavaScript to fully pull in and just absolutely confirm we're using the API to pull in data, that information gets loaded in the dashboard. But yeah, that's kind of a couple of cool little updates there. And then, yeah, again, I'll just show you guys one thing that we added yesterday was this redeem coupons. Now, if you're using the reward system, you can see all the coupons that have been redeemed for that location, and we'll have it by 30 days and then also show by month. So you should be able to search from a time period and pull up however many coupons have been redeemed for that time period, and possibly export those out into an Excel sheet, which will have come up in the future here as well. So yeah, well, that's my chatting time.
Thank you, Jason.
Have any questions, I am fully open to help you guys with whichever.
The second half of what you just did, how do I implement that part of it? I need to go back in and recreate what you did.
Yeah, so I'll just recap that really quickly about what we did there. So under the reward system, there's 2 different workflows. There's the give points and then there's the cooldown. Okay. So we created a custom field called 24-hour reminder. That's the check-in reminder, which could be a better name, I suppose. But under the give points one, we're updating that contact field with whatever message we want to display on that on the page after somebody checks in. So they check in once, it's going to update this. Now, if they go to check in again, it's going to display this. It's going to display that message, right? Because we put that custom field on that second page. You're going to want to remove that little piece of JavaScript, the clear local storage function, remove or comment that out on that second page, on that thank you page. So then we have the cooldown period. So this cooldown period it wastes 24 hours. It removes any tags that we have, but we're also going to reset the message to it just says, now we just say thank you for checking in. I don't know if you can leave it blank. I don't know if High Level will update it to blank if you don't put anything in there. So I just put a message in there without testing the blankiness, but it's just going to hold people here. You'll see if we click on this, you'll see that Steve Jenkins here, who we just logged in with, is now held for 24 hours. Then it's going to update that contact field, remove that tag, and then they're free to check in again and earn points. So that's those 2 things. And then on this page here, on the check-in funnels page, on the thank you page here, we just edited that. And then we dropped in the custom field. We dropped in a custom field here in a paragraph. I feel like it would also work with a subtitle as well, but I know paragraphs definitely do work for pulling in custom fields. It'll display something here if there's something to display. If it's blank, it won't show anything. And then under here, like I said, comment this out, this clear local storage user, because we don't need to do that on the thank you page. Just on the, definitely, we just need to do that on the form page where they check in. I just had it doubled up to make sure that gets deleted. But yeah, that's basically it. Now, so then
Okay.
the first time they check in, they're not going to get a message. On the second time they check in that 24-hour period, they'll get a message that says, hey, wait up here, man. You're trying to get all the points. So this would be part of a different snapshot here. Like this is be updated. You'll have to what you would have to do is basically go through this video. What I can do though right here is I can share out this funnel if you want. The only thing that will change is that thank you page. So I can share that out and you can replace whatever you have in there as well if you want. I'll put in a link and you guys can decide if you want to import it into your page or not, and then just use whichever. So you can grab that right now and import that, and that'll just be, you'll still have to create the automations for it. This will get saved into the current version of the restaurant reward snapshot, but under you would have to import that snapshot again. I wish there was an easier way to do it for sub accounts for you guys, because I can't even share out there. I can't even, like, the way that we can do with funnels. It'd be awesome if I could do the same thing with workflows, but it's not possible at this point. So yeah, anyways, you have to download it again. All right. Oh, ability to see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, that automatically gets added. So the ability to see coupons. Yeah. So that redeem coupons is automatically going to show up in here for you. You don't have to do anything. As long as you have, I think I have it set up. So as long as you have promotions enabled in your dashboard there for that sub account. So I know you know how you can pick and choose which features you want to show up top there. As long as you have promotions enabled, you will see you'll see the coupons there too. So let's just go to rewards. Restaurant snapshot here, settings. So as long as you have show promotions manager and high level, display promotions page and admin rewards nav, that will show up the coupons as well. And then if you guys know, we created a new thing here so you can update a new voucher. You can do different voucher background for when people are redeeming rewards. Two, you can customize this, and there's a template right here that will take you into Canva, and you can make that you can make your own reward certificate template there. So you just basically, these pink sections are where the content shows up, and then you can design something to fit around that. So cool. Yeah.
Hey, Jason, on your
Yeah.
your downloads of your snapshots, can you
Yep.
put the date in there, the last time it was updated, so this way we know we can actually physically see
Sure.
the last time it was that you updated it or made it new.
Sure, I can do that. Yep. I'll go and usually I put it by the month, but yep, I can put the actual specific date on there. Oh yeah, I wish there was a way of just importing different things. I'm trying to think through like ideas in my mind of being able to like categorize everything inside of a snapshot. So you could, that would be, I don't know how much work it'd be for high level to be able to do that, to remove everything from a snapshot, or how much problems that would cause for somebody. But I mean, I've seen so many people have like just dozens of pages inside of their high level, their one sub account, because they've imported different snapshots and stuff in there, and then it's just going to take hours and hours to go through and remove those things. So it's kind of annoying that way, but yeah, those features those will show up for you in there. And yeah, I will definitely go through, and when we do an account snapshot here, I will go I'll hit refresh on it right now and add a date to it. So this one says March 6th. There. So restaurant rewards. So we'll just do this, hit confirm, refresh it, and then I will edit the date. So this is March 21st.
But also have it on your page where when we click on the downloaded snapshot. We see it there, so we don't even have to download it if it's not new.
Oh, okay. Yep. I could probably do that. Yep, too. So let's go over here. And while we're in here, let's just grab the link. Nope. Share snapshot, do this, get permanent link, get it. Copy that, close that, jump over here. And then we have to go into our rewards index. It's not there, it is down this way. Rewards index right here. And I should make an easier way to do this, but this is what we're doing right now. So here's our restaurant one right here. And do that. And then we'll go restaurant reward snapshot March 6th or this 21st. There we go. All right, cool. So that is going to show up there now. So if we go to rewards, get latest snapshot, restaurant reward snapshot, March 21st. Cool beans. Yeah. So how is everyone else doing? Does anybody else have any tech questions or anything like that today that we should run through and I can help with? Or are we all good? Ed, thanks. Appreciate that.
Hey, Jason, I need to get, I want to get some time with you to go, but I know I have that unique situation with the onboarding. So do I need to schedule some time or how can we do that?
Yeah, I'll send you my calendar and let's do that.
Okay.
And I'll help you get set up there with the custom fields thing or custom values.
All right. Appreciate it.
Onboarding there. Absolutely. Cool. All right. Well, yeah, that kind of ends our show for today. But if anybody else has any questions right now, I am free to answer a few questions and then we can go on and we can get things done. I hope everyone's been having a good week so far. It's midway through the month here, so. All right. Courtney says he's good. Skull says he's good. All right, man. Well, I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. And
Thank you, Jason.
we will.
And happy birthday again.
And enjoy your birthday,
Appreciate
man.
it. Thank you. And if you guys are around tomorrow, join the 21-day challenge call, and we'll be talking about some fun stuff there again tomorrow. Okay, cool. Well, appreciate you guys. Have a great rest of your Thursday, and we will talk to you soon.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye.
All right. Okay, bye.